Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go. Ready. You ready? Check, check. Walk to before. Walk to before. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. From the 31, Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. The 30, 20, 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Kamara trying again. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And Kamara has it stripped, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Now Wilson down around his goal line. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Now this throw caught left side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 28 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Second down and goal. Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. That's caught. It's Thomas. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Wilmots on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, The action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 39, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Check 43. Switch. Hey, check. Look. Slam. Check.
Now it's Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Push him back.
This is Carson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson, flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson buying time to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kiko Alonso able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. 4th down, here's Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Right there. 54. Right there. Good stuff. Rip right.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The end result, 21 yards. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
Hey, Steve 6. Mike 54.
Working from the gun. It's Breeze. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Alex Anzalone gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up 3rd down. That's caught by Hollister. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Check 50. Check 50. Kill, kill, kill. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. Got it.
On first down, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 54 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and through by Myers, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Short boot, taken at the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Jefferson able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Breeze a quick throw out to Thomas. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Mike, ready. 95-56. 95-56. Get that quarterback.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. Thomas, the intended target. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack. To throw is Wilson from the gun on third down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth.
19.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he's got Lockett. That one good for 14 and the Seahawk first.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now Wilson on first down, being chased out left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. Throwing on second down. Breeze. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 42-yard
Check,
line.
walk 54. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
After the interception, here's Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Carson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 14 to 10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 75 yards. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Watch the safety creep. Check 31. Touch 50, touch 50. Kill. He's coming. We got double up. Check 52.
And here's Wilson. Going to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson. Short pass to the tight end, Hollister. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Short throw to Disley. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Kill.
Breeze now on 1st down. This is caught by Ginn. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down. Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. They'll run it with Kamara. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the 2nd half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You go tight. You got tight.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Steps away. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's Wilson, rolling to his left. He wants it all for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well, that's the 4th time that they've tried to go for it on 4th down. They've only converted once, Charles.
And obviously not a good percentage. And if you're going to go for it on 4th down, you think that you've got the right play dialed up. You can't be stopped. Your momentum's going to keep going. But 1 for 4, that's it.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. The throw over the middle, taken in. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
We got 21. Check nickel. 80 weapon.
To throw is Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jared Cook, 30 yards. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Sliding up, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Marcus Davenport picks up his second sack of the afternoon. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's got room. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.